So you do know that Stevie Wonder um, gave Michael Jackson "I Can't Help It." Interesting story about "I Can't Help It." It was originally going to be for "Songs that Kill Life." You know, when I talk about one dominance to another, and they all happen to be kinfolk, that's the crazy thing. Because Stevie Wonder and Michael Jackson are double related on his mother's side. You talk about dominance in the family, and as if they could help each other out anymore with the talent, genes, and being two of the greatest artists ever, etc. And originally, I Can't Help It was going to be on Stevie Wonder's album until I think his sister talked him out of it and gave it to Michael, which turned out to take Off the Wall to another level because it's been one of the most sampled, covered songs. And for people that listen to Michael Jackson sing back then, it was like one of those songs that you just couldn't even imagine. But like if he had gone in that kind of direction, I think that some people would have seen him more than just say he's the king of pop, which is a heck of a statement in itself. But they may have equated him to like a Louis Armstrong because if you think about the jazz chord and the notes and everything in that particular song, you don't really find a lot of songs like that he sung like that, but it was so effortlessly and so smooth, and it just didn't. It just sounded. He just was floating. He was floating right there. And I'll say, as a grown up version of him, which a lot of people love Off the Wall and consider his greatest album, I look at Off the Wall and Thriller kind of like The Godfather 1 and 2. You can debate that all day, all night. There is no wrong answer because they they were both great. And he did all this before 25, not including the Jackson 5, Jackson era stuff. So his dominance, his impact, as I said, the most dominant artist of my lifetime. So I ain't stutter. But it's ironic. He went to the Wonderland Studios, got this track. It's like, wow, talk about it being tailor made and how it fit. And that was a Stevie Wonder side track. Imagine that. And as if Songs in the Key of Life needed anything else to make it even greater than it was. Because to me, it's still the greatest double album ever. And Stevie Wonder's peak and zenith was unfadable. I mean, no one has had a better run of albums as far as in the pop R&B world than Stevie Wonder, in my personal opinion, because his dominance and run has not been matched. And the musicianship, production, arrangement. So to have this particular song just sitting there laying around, you know, you got a glimpse of what it would have been like when the Jacksons cut Buttercup, which was done better by Carl Anderson. Because the Jacksons version was a demo, which was still tight though. Michael had a roughness to it and it still sounded great. But I can't help it. There is no questions about it. And the sad thing is that is the best track, best thing. I did like their All I Do, the remake, what they did on the Higher Than July, Michael's background vocals. Um, Get It, which I thought was a bump on the Skeletons album by Stevie. Just Good Friends never did nothing for me on the Bad album. So their collabs, unless you include um certain things that they did were supposed to be a collaborative that didn't come out. But when you hear a song like "I Can't Help It," you just like, man, if you put those two worlds together, peak and peak, unfadable, unfadable, and a man and incredible. So interesting tidbit that Steve Wonder gave Michael Jackson "I Can't Help It" originally for the Songs that Kill Life, which went on to be on Off the Wall. Two great albums that came out within 3 years of each other. Two long-standing classic albums, dynamic. So this speaks volumes about a 50-year-old song that was incredible, and then he was gifted to his cousin, and then the rest is history. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. On my one time. Peace.